vegetables, and I want you studying, and that's it, sleeping. And I want you to get at least 10 hours of sleep a day. So if you have to get up at 8:30 and you have to leave at 7 to get there, because you need to leave like early before the 7, like that kid is leaving at 6 to miss all the traffic coming in. Because you're either going to sit in UT, which would be better, or you're going to sit in traffic, which is worse for your car. So you go to school early, an hour early, and you hang out and have a cup of coffee or you eat your breakfast or something. That's when I'm thinking ahead is like, okay, so what's our grocery list going to be? What kind of foods can you take and go with?
I'm not going to be bringing stuff to college.
You're going to need lunch. And then what you do is you go either to the library at school or you go to the library that's over there that the city has. And you go in there with your laptop or your Surface and you study. You can pull that up on that Surface. There's no sense in you wasting 2 hours of the day when you could be listening to a lecture. And you have to make the most of your time, or go, like, let's say you do that 2 times a week or 3 times a week, and then you work out 3 times a week in that 2-hour block or whatever it is you got. Like tomorrow you won't have 1 hour there at school, so you go to class at 7 or what, 8?
At 1 p.m.
Oh, well then you've got to get over there. If you can't study at home because you can't focus, then you take your headset. Can't you plug that into the Surface?
Yes.
And you go over there and you start studying. Go wherever it is you can study with no distraction. Because that's your main thing, is organization of, okay, I've got to do, my organization is how you're planning your day. And you stick to your plan, and your plan will never work out and you'll never stick to it because it just, things happen. And then it's like, no, you get back to your plan, but you always have that steady plan. If you have a class at 1 o'clock on Friday and you're up, which I'm hoping you're going to get up early every day, because you have 8:30 classes.
Yes.
3 days a week.
Yes.
So every day you should be up at 7. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midnight, 11, 10, 9. So that means being asleep at 9. If you go to bed at 9, you won't be asleep at 9. And that's like people that work, that's what they do. If you look at lady across the street and her kids, they have to get up and be at the bus stop at 8:30, 9 o'clock. And she has to be gone by 8. Or at work at 8 or whatever she's doing. They go, their lights, they're totally black over there by 9 o'clock at night. And if you're with Chris, is a crazy wild man because he's a senior and he's almost out. He's almost done. And remember, they're not in hard classes. If you can't sleep at 9 p.m., you've got to tell me they're not letting me sleep. Just like Alexander. And I said, what are you doing? And he said, he's putting in earbuds. Do you have any earplugs?
Yes, Mom.
Earplugs.
No.
Why did you just say yes?
Because I'm pretty sure you were trying to say earbuds, and we're
No,
saying...
he's got earbuds and earplugs from drumming. And then he's got his headset. So he puts on that and he goes out and he's got a pitch black in there. He can go to sleep at 8 o'clock and they don't even know he's in there. See, y'all don't have locks on your doors. Anyone can walk in and go, Chris, we're gonna wake up. Come on, man, get up. If they're doing shit like that, that's not good for you.
Yeah, if you want all that.
This is 4 months of shit you're gonna have to do. And you're gonna have to stay away from all of them.
Are they comfortable and safe to wear?
This isn't a party. And if it's going to be, then you need to drop out within the first week of school, which is this week. So I don't have any fees. And then you can party now. Go to work. And figure it out. And then, oh, well, that ain't working out so good. It's not good. At home with me, you're away from everyone. You can go in your room and shut the door and go, okay, I'm going to bed, Mom. And it's peaceful. With 3 roommates, there's no way you'll have peace. And you're right by the television, you're right by where they're glittering and shit. If Chris is disrespectful, like you said, that worries me. I just want you to know, that worries me. This is not about them. And if they want to hang out with you and do that, you can go over there when this is all done and celebrate. But I mean, you don't know these guys. You don't know what you're living in. I mean, Mateo would come home and because you were quiet, he liked that. And he would tell you, oh my God, this is nice because you're not rowdy, you're not partying, you're there to sleep, you're studying, you're on your computer, you're doing whatever. And he said, I like this. And he may be with you and say, no, we can't deal with this, I've got to leave too. Which I don't believe he will, because he's lived with Chris already. But if you are not able to go to sleep at 9 o'clock in that house, that is your first clue this isn't working. This isn't permanent. That's why a 1-bedroom would be probably, well, a 1-bedroom, I can come down and stay with you. I can come and check on y'all more. I mean, I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to do that. I have things I'm gonna do, things I'm wanting to do. So, you know, for me to say, well, I'll come down and help you, that might happen, that might not. I would like to come down here and look more, you know, doing what I'm doing. I gotta get a car to do that. I don't know. Dad seems to think I'm making all this damn money and I'm not. I don't know what he's thinking. And I'm covering his phone and I'm covering everybody. I'm trying. And then everyone's like, well, you're working me to death. Y'all don't realize how much it costs. Every time the tree man told me, every time I turn on the saw and hit it, I charge you something. And I said, okay. And he said, so I have to look at it. He wants to cut it into big pieces. Remember the big pieces over on the street? And I kept telling him, you need to come back. I can't lift them because I was trying to do it myself. You don't know that. And he said, well, if I come back, every time I hit those to make them smaller, for you to be able to pick up. I said, you knew I couldn't pick them up. You can't pick them up. And he said, no, we got them to the street. But if I come back over there, and he knows how he cut them. He said that he was going to charge me every time he hit them with the saw. Every time the saw touched him. And I was like, this is bullshit. And see all the little trees over there at Wildwood I'm wanting to take down at the driveway and lay them over and then cut them into small pieces and get rid of them that way. But I may do it myself, I may not. It just depends. You didn't fix the damn chainsaw before.
It's not broken. You just have to take it apart and rechain it. And then retighten it. It's not broken.
Okay. And it's better if I have somebody helping me. And I'm helping you. As opposed to you just standing there and doing it yourself. It's always more fun when 2 people are doing something. I'm telling you, if this is the case in this house, Christopher, you're going to
It's
have...
not. I don't.
Alexander said that they're playing games on his TV. His TV butts up to Alexander's little wall. And I said, well, make them change it and put it up against the guy that's doing it. Because Logan is here and this one guy is there with the sofa. Put it over there where the sofa is. And he said, there's not, the cable's not there. I said, well, look. And I said, are you telling them? And he said, they know, Mom. I'm the only one that's doing. He's already working. He's already trying to get up. He has to get up. And I said, well, the first guy said that he wanted that room, the bigger room, because he was going to be the first one up. But Alexander is the first one up and out. And I said, well, he said, I have to wear earplugs and I'm able to sleep. And I said, okay. But you have to, he has to be his advocate. He has to discipline himself. He has to be the one to say goodnight, walk in and shut the door and lock it. And that's another thing. We need to have a locking doorknob on your door so they're not coming in there drunk or whatever he's doing. On weekends, you always have the option of going to the college and studying there. You don't have to stay in that situation.
Why do you swear that it's going to be terrible?
You don't know how. You think it's going to be peaceful and quiet like it is at our house? We don't know how it's going to be. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to give you an insight of how it could be. I have roommates, one roommate, you never knew she was in the apartment. Other roommates, you couldn't shut them up and they were loud and boisterous and like obnoxious. You don't know. You've seen Mateo nice and quiet, but I think it's because you were. And he's wanting that. He needs that because that's discipline for him. And then you put Chris in the mix, and then he's going to be a different Mateo that you don't know. I'm just telling you. And then you get another person, and then you've got to say to yourself, this is too much. I've got to get away from it. I've got this to take care of. And it's great for you to visit with them for an hour and laugh and then go and do your thing. Just like Alexander's having to do. And I said, well, you know, he and Adriana they go to the library. See, she can't go to her dorm because of her roommate. So they go together to the library to study. And the library's always quiet. There's nobody in there. There's people in there, but they gotta be quiet. And then he's able to use his headset and go in there and study. And I said, I don't care what you have to do to get it done. And he said, there's like cubby hole, you've got to find your place. It might be outside that you enjoy studying as opposed to being in somewhere. Down here, it's got to be inside. You can go to the computer lab. You can go to where we went when we were looking up stuff. I think that's the computer lab, right? Where all the computers were. Where that one guy was, and I was outside trying to get a tutor for you. It's ridiculous.
I don't remember that.
Now you're talking about I'm paying all of your tuition, and now if I had to get a tutor, I'm paying an extra $1,000 for that. Where I told you, don't drop the ball on this now. It's worth it right now to get that tutor. But you are on such a severe punishment. There will be no, I can't imagine the pressure that you might feel right now. The stress. But the thing about it is you start it now, studying, and get yourself disciplined and get your schedule. Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. This is how I'm plan it out in your head, your day. I'm not gonna sit in traffic for 30 minutes that I could be studying before I can get to class. I'm gonna be at UT early. The early bird always gets the worm. You avoid sitting in traffic, not being, that's mindless. And if you can't do it, you've got to call me and tell me immediately. You don't wait. If you come up and you take a test and you don't make a good grade on it, you need to be talking to the professor. You need to be calling me and saying, Mom, this isn't working. Because remember, they don't give you a test the first 2 weeks of school that you can drop school. They got it. Man, this is the system. You don't know you're failing when you can drop it and not be charged anything. They wait to give you those tests until after that period of time. That's why 2 weeks is easy. It's because they're saving the college money, getting that money. It's a racket. But if you get in there and you see, okay, this isn't working and you gotta drop, we'll drop you out. It's better to leave with a 185 than a 125 and pull out of it and go someplace else and do something else, because you right now are so close to a 2. If it drops any more, then you're going to have some explaining to do and it's going to be bad. And that's why I was trying to tell you, wait a second before we do this. Because at 185, you can say, well, I have a bad advisor. I'm studying everything they're giving me and it wasn't enough, and now I'm taking tutoring and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I want to come to UF because I really feel like this is going to be a good fit. What makes you think you'll do? What they're going to say to you, Christopher, is what makes you think that you'll pass biology here when you can't pass biology there? And you can't say, well, because it's cheaper. You can't, money can't be a part of it. It has to be. I feel like this is a better fit. That the classes are going to be more in detail, or you're going to have to come up with your own wording of why you think you would be a better student there. Because remember, colleges don't want failing kids. We're there to make them better. And right now, we have ground that we can work with to get you accepted. But you go over here and make anything less, I don't know. That's going to be, it's severe. And right now, that's one thing I'm going to ask Kylie, and she's not going to like it. I'm going to be honest with you. The look on her face, you're going to see she's not going to like the way I say it. But I'm looking out for you, and I can care less about Tampa. And if she says to me, this isn't working and this isn't, we don't feel like he's a fit here, or the reality is you're showing them that you are struggling. And that it's either you can't do the work, you're not studying, you're not devoted to it, dedicated, and then, you could request a room by yourself. But I don't want you I want you to be around the boys.
That's pretty cool. All right.
And if you want to go and experience just hanging out with them in that environment first and see how that works, and then do school, then say that. This is you trying to become an adult and responsible. But school is more important than anything. And right now, I know you'll get accepted other places.
Why?
Because I just,
Below the minimum GPA.
I know you'll be okay if you pull out of here. But the thing about it is, you have to drop first. You know, that's the first step is them letting you go. And if she says to me, he's not that bad, well, to me, you're saying on this piece of paper, you know, that you have one semester, and she's going to tell you, no, you have the whole year to do that. But that's bullshit. What I really think, Christopher, that is going to be good for you is if you were taking only one class of these 2 hard classes, physics and organic chemistry. 2 physics, or no, you took your organic chemistry 1 and 2, and maybe an easy biology class, which there's none, but one that you've already had and familiar with. So you have those 2 classes. Over the summer, take like the easy one that you're taking now, the ecology or whatever it is. Then you're talking about 5 classes for 1 year. And right now you're doing 6. And you're only doing it in 2 semesters, where you could do 2 classes 1 semester, 2 classes another semester, and 1 over the summer, and you would have 5 knocked out.
I'm not doing 6.
The list that you gave me was 7. It was a 4 and a 3. You
There
took
are
3
4 classes.
Huh?
I'm taking 4 classes.
Each semester?
This semester?
I know, honey. I know. And that's too much. And the only reason you're doing that is to keep the $3,000, $5,000. It's $5,000, isn't it? I don't know. We added it up. We looked at it, and I said, well, okay, well, it's, I know $1,600 on one grant, and the only thing that's dictating to you that you cannot take less classes is the money, the grant. It isn't the loans, it's the grant. And that grant's only $1,600. It's not worth the pressure. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Yeah. For $1,600, it's not worth you going and failing and losing 10.
She doesn't have a kid. She doesn't have a kid. She doesn't have a kid. I don't have a kid. We have only each other. It's really scary. If I was in this job,
They have no children. And now they've gotten old. They got busy. Like, I am so glad that I had you and your brother. Even though it hasn't been the easiest for us. It has. We've had a great life. You've had a great life other than being screwed with.
No one has screwed with me, Mom.
So you've done everything on your own free will. It's not true.
I've not done anything, Mom.
Okay. What I'm trying to say to you is it's not worth $1,600 for you to come down here and lose 10.
It's a 1 credit class that is 7 weeks long. That is nothing.
You know what? If you come down here and you pass just that 1 class, that's nothing. I'm not worried about 1 class. I'm worried about 3 classes, really 2. Microbiology and organic chemistry are the severe, if you can't pass those, you can't become a biologist. Did you know that? We're putting you in the hardest classes that you're going to have to take, and I'm putting you in an environment where I don't know what's going to be happening. And I would feel better if I had you in a 1-bedroom apartment and I was coming and going and doing my thing, and I knew you were doing what we planned to do. And I'm helping you plan and navigate. And when there's a problem, we go. I would like to meet your advisor, and there's no reason why they should want to meet me. Matter of fact, I'll ask everyone if any of them have met the advisors, because I don't think they will let you in any major, especially nursing. The nursing people, the daughters that have to go, these mothers are livid because they won't give you the time of day. And for that kind of money, it pisses everybody off. But either your kid is going to be in the know and in the groove here, or he's out. It's a click.